morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and again another neat review from the Quadcopter 101 channel. This is the Syma X5UW, the new Syma X5UW. Now, it is another update of the Syma, the famous Syma X5C. This one here, in particular, includes Wi-Fi FPV. Now, Wi-Fi FPV is not very unique. There are other versions of the X5 that do have Wi-Fi FPV, but what is unique is this also has a memory card slot that you can put a memory card in. Now the other versions of Wi-Fi, or there's a lot of Wi-Fi FPV flyers out there that claim to have 720p sensor cameras, and really they do, but that limits, you can't really record that 720p HD because most of them record only to your phone via the Wi-Fi stream, which is usually just 640 by 480 resolution video. Low resolution video, VGA video they used to call it. This one, with its memory card slot, records not only via your phone, but records the video from this 2 megapixel sensor to your, or I don't know if it's 2 megapixel, actually I think it might be a 1 megapixel, but it records 720p video to your card. So you do get HD video possible through this particular quadcopter. What else does this have that a lot of the others don't have? Well, this one has altitude hold. Okay, this is the year of altitude hold, and this one's no exception. This also is an altitude hold flyer. Other things about it that I like is it looks cool. I mean, it comes in candy apple red. That's one of my favorite colors. And it just looks pretty darn sharp, and especially in the sunlight like today out here in the desert. And by the way, it is a beautiful day out here in the desert. This flying season is just starting for me, folks, because October through spring, it's just beautiful out here. It's not like the summertime, which is our winter out here in the desert. Okay, let's see. What I've gone over most of the things about this. There's one thing I don't like about this quadcopter, and let me show you what that is its battery. Proprietary battery from Syma with a proprietary connector, unfortunately. But if this becomes popular, and Syma products usually do become popular, I expect the price of this battery to decrease if it is somewhat expensive at the moment. Let's go over the transmitter. The transmitter comes with a photo and video button. Why does it have a photo and video button? A lot of Wi-Fi flyers that come with photo and video buttons, this is normally inoperative. No, this one actually works with this quadcopter. And the reason they include it is you can remove your phone and just fly this as a camera bird and use photo and video. Now, why would you want to remove your phone? Because if you remove that phone, you get double the flight range. You don't have the Wi-Fi interference from the phone interfering with this transmitter. So yeah, you can fly this strictly as a camera bird without the Wi-Fi and get double the range. And that is one thing you might want to consider when flying this. Other things on this transmitter, we have, this is for flips, this button here, and we got automatic takeoff button, which is this, and automatic land button, which is this button here by quickly pressing it. You can change the rates on this quadcopter from beginner to expert by a quick press of the pitch roll stick, or if you want to enter headless mode, you hold it down for 2 seconds and the quadcopter will enter headless mode. Unfortunately, there's no one key return, but keep in mind, one key return, all that is enter headless mode and pull back on the stick. That's all one key return does. It comes down the bearing that the quadcopter was pointed when it took off in the exact opposite direction. Other things, you can adjust the trim on the quadcopter by pressing this button here and then trimming it, and then I believe you press it one more time to come out of trim. And shutdown is you pull down on the throttle stick for a few seconds and the quadcopter will shut down. You can reset the headless mode by landing the quadcopter and pushing both sticks down and to the left. You can calibrate the gyros on the quadcopter by pulling both sticks down and putting them to the right for a few seconds while the quadcopter is sitting on a flat level surface undisturbed. And finally, you can arm the motors by bringing the sticks down and inboard, and the quadcopter should enter into idle. Now let's talk about the software that comes with this. Actually, let's leave it on my controller here. But this uses Syma Go software, which is available on the Syma site only. And we're going to start up this quadcopter, but first off, I want to go into Wi-Fi settings. Wi-Fi. Turning Wi-Fi on. And turning the, or actually pointing the quadcopter toward Owens Peak. Setting that as our headless mode direction. And turning the quadcopter on. The quadcopter should be on. And turning the transmitter on and binding it to the quadcopter. And we got to wait about 20 seconds before we actually do anything with this quadcopter. And the reason we're waiting is we're waiting for the Wi-Fi signal to come on to appear from the quadcopter. Wi-Fi comes on about 20 seconds later, and you can tell the Wi-Fi is on by a little red light that will start blinking. You see this red and green light there. I don't know if you can see it in the sun, but it's blinking right now, and that tells us the Wi-Fi is on and everything has been initialized and ready to go with a quadcopter. And we look and we see we have the Wi-Fi signal. And since I've automatically connected this in the past, it remembers that, and we are connected to the quadcopter via Wi-Fi. And we're going to open Syma Go. Syma Go is right there. Mabazin is recording. Pressing Syma Go and hitting start. And we have FPV view. And I'm going to get rid of these controls. You can control this using your phone, by the way, and I might do a second video of this to show that. Reason being, this has flight plan mode that I want to demonstrate. And I will do a second video. But to turn off the controls on the screen, so to fly FPV, you press this left button on the very bottom left. And we are out of that, and I can close that now. And also, I want to hit record. And when I hit record, it will record both to the phone, and since I have a memory card in the slot on the camera, it will also simultaneously record to the camera. So we're recording. We should be good to go, folks. So down and out, or down and in. Yeah, let's see if that starts it up. Oh, there we go. Let's do that takeoff button. And there we go, automatic takeoff. How about automatic land? Let's go up a little higher. Wow, this thing climbs fast. Let's fly around first before I land. Oh, it's a nice flyer. Nice little quad. But will it land from that altitude? That's what I'm curious about. So let's go upwind a bit and press automatic landing. And it's coming down, coming down, coming down. Let's see it automatically land. Yes, it does. It does it very nicely. Okay, let's go to higher rate. That was low rate. And pressing takeoff again. And while I have power on it, let's try the flips. Flip button. You got to hold the flip button down, folks. Left flip. Bringing it back over. Right flip. Sliding to the right. Left flip. So that's the flips. That's enough flips. What have I done yet? Headless mode. Pressing headless mode button. There's the headless mode direction. And we could use headless mode to pan. How do you like my tie-dye today, folks? Okay, coming out of headless mode. And now we'll fly normally. We're in high rate. And it is flying very well, by the way, in high rate. Let's see how it... Very nicely flying in high rate. Okay, let's go up and see its camera. And we're going to slow down, go into low rate. And just flying around as a camera bird in low rate. Oh, I like this little one. I hope that camera's coming out nicely, the recording on it. Oh, it's flying nicely, folks. There's a camera bird. And let's just go upwind a bit and hover and then rotate. Slow rotate. Boy, that wind's pushing it. Okay, let's come back down. because there's one final thing we need to try, and that is what happens when this loses contact with the transmitter. And to do that, I'm going to turn off the video recording. And also, I hope the Mobizen's been recording the FPV screen view, because I'm not flying this FPV, I'm flying this line of sight. Okay, come on, let's down. Come on, further down. Actually, let's land it. Pressing the land button again. Bring it back over toward me. Land button. Cutting the throttle back. Okay, and turning off the recording. I don't think it was recording, folks, because I don't see the record selection, so I'm going to press the video camera button this time. Turning it off. What I'm going to do, folks, before we fly one more time is I want to go up, arming the quadcopter, going back up, going upwind a bit. I'm staying real low, and what I'm going to do is turn off the transmitter. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. It's descending. So it descends about 5-6 seconds after losing transmission. Okay, and finally, rebinding. And I want to make sure that the camera is recording. And the way you do that, folks, if you press the video button and the lights start flashing, they double blink. See the double blink of the green? That means the video camera is recording. I need to go back up again because I'm not sure I got any video off of that by pressing the video record button on the phone. So I know the Mobizen's recording, but I'm not sure the quadcopter recorded. So I'm trying to start it up again. Automatic takeoff. Let's go back up high. And demonstrate that camera. Flying around the area. Well, I've got some nice flight time out of it so far. Going upwind again. Nice smooth flyer. And plopping it right there and doing a rotate. Letting the wind blow it. This is its camera. And coming down lower. And rotating and turning. So yeah, this is a nice beginner's quadcopter, nice beginner's camera quadcopter with good features on it. I am going to fly this again. What I want to do in a future flight, part 2 flight of this, is to demonstrate flying with its flight control software, particularly its route planning, where you just draw a picture on the screen, and the quadcopter should automatically fly that route. Hello there. That's the altitude hold, folks. Let me turn off the camera again. I want to make sure I got that recording. Turning the camera back on. I think we might be getting low on battery power. I don't know yet. No, it's still flying great. Got a lot of flight time on it. Let's keep it close for the remainder of the flight so you can see it. Because when I fly far away like that, it's hard to see. But I want to get some thumbnails here. Nice red candy apple red quadcopter. Turn the camera off again. Let's just look at this quadcopter. Let's put it right there. Now I got a breeze coming by here, so that's why it's bobbing up and down like that. The breeze hits it every once in a while, and that makes it, the barometer, sense a different height. So it's adjusting as that breeze goes by. But it's a nice little quadcopter. Go a little bit higher and bring it over here to the left, pointing it into the breeze. Let's go up higher, right about there. Get my thumbnail. Camera on again. Impressive flight time. But then again, keep in mind, I'm not flying really aggressive with it today. Uh-oh. Camera off. I can see it descending. Okay. Oh yeah, shut down. Bring down the throttle when that lands like that. That's what it does when its battery goes out, folks. That was the power running out on the battery. Again, once you touch down, I forgot to do such. Just pull down on that throttle to shut down the motors immediately. So all in all, yeah, this is a nice quadcopter, X5UW from Syma. I kind of like it. I don't like its, you know, I'm not an FPV, Wi-Fi FPV flyer. I don't like that. But I like that it has the ability to record directly to an SD card slot so that you can get reasonable video. I'm hoping it was reasonable. We'll see here in post-production when I put it up and show you the full screen video of it. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101. Get a thumbnail. Signing out.